Live from the Earl Crabb Gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School, Touchdown Productions, the best in local high school sports television, is proud to present Placer Lady Hillmen Volleyball. Tonight, in their first league matchup of the year, your Placer Lady Hillmen take on the undefeated Colfax Lady Falcons. It's the first of two meetings this season, and all the PVL volleyball action is coming up next, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. The Placer Lady Hillmen enjoy the home cooking tonight and have the home crowd advantage as well at the venerable Earl Crabb Gymnasium on the 110-year-old Placer High School campus as we get our first look at the 2007 Placer Lady Hillmen and Colfax Lady Falcon volleyball teams. Good evening, volleyball fans, wherever you are across our Foothill network of stations. I'm Gil Dominguez, and of course the whole Touchdown Productions sports team has made the trip down Highway 49 to Placer High School for the first time this year to cover these Lady Hillmen. And Colfax Falcons, well, they come into tonight's contest with one league victory. Therefore, they are undefeated in league play. But the season has only begun. And while Placer has a league record of 1-1, it's Colfax with 1-0, Placer losing to El Dorado earlier this season. So it's really the second game for Placer, third game for Placer, and the second game for Colfax. But it's really too early to tell any trends that may be developing in the PVL this season. One thing that's for sure is that it's very important to get a win in this league, especially on the road for the Falcons. And last season, these very Hillmen and Falcons were the teams to battle it out for the league title. So that's why we're here tonight. We're expecting a great game between Placer and Colfax. Lady Falcons come into tonight's contest with an overall record of 3-6-1, while the Placer ladies have an even overall record of 6-6. So what, of course, that tells us is that during the preseason, Placer had the better record, but it's not unusual for both coaches to play teams that are just a little bit better than they are so that the girls can get that experience they need and play at a very high level when they get ready to do battle in league. So both teams looking for the early season advantage here tonight. Of course, the first meeting here in Placer. Second meeting will be up in Colfax in October, and of course your game of the week will be up there at Colfax High to bring you that battle as well. But they're looking to take the early season advantage here, and that makes it a very exciting game, so I hope you stick around as we begin our coverage of PVL volleyball this season on the game of the week. So stay right where you are and just go ahead and set down that remote control. You won't be needing it for the next hour and a half because Pioneer Valley League Volleyball is on the air as the Placer Lady Hillmen host the Colfax Lady Falcons, and it's all coming up next on your NorCal Game of the Week along our Foothill network of stations. And when we come back, we'll take a look at the latest standings in the PVL, and we pause to remind you that the NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. It's time for you to experience the newest outdoor living experience in Colfax, and that's Hanson Brothers Colfax. There you'll find a selection of landscape and masonry products, including retaining walls and stepping stones. You'll also find everything you need for outdoor landscape, including decorative rock and new products like their pondless waterfalls. Hanson Brothers Colfax, proud to be part of the Colfax community and Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hastings Development Incorporated, Everyone wants quality, affordable housing, and that's the way HDI has done business since the year 2000. Kevin Hastings, your Grass Valley neighbor, has built more than 70 homes in Placer, El Dorado, and Nevada counties. His homes range from custom 7,000 square foot Mediterranean villas to moderate income infill communities. That's why HDI enjoys a reputation for quality, honesty, and on-time, on-budget completions. Kevin Hastings and Sean Solomon are the company you seek to bring your project in on time, where the quality is built in. And let's go ahead and lower that aux 1 just a little bit of the game. Thanks a lot. And Nevada Joint Union High School District. Our high school district is home to the best comprehensive high schools in the state at Nevada Union and Bear River. They are both California Distinguished Schools with NCLB highly qualified teachers. Both have AP and honors classes, as well as an active GATE program for gifted and talented students. With so many choices, it's clear that you need look no further than Nevada Joint Union High School District, serving our community with higher education. And the California SIP Homes. Kevin and Paul Hastings are proud to introduce Premier SIP building panels for your home construction. Premier Structural Insulated Panels, or SIPs, are high-performance engineered wood products with a super insulating core of rigid expanded polystyrene. When using Premier panels for home walls, floors, and roofs, the result is a highly efficient structural building system that is extremely strong and very energy efficient. Ask for them by name at California SIP Homes, where they are saving energy for tomorrow. And Meadow Vista Autocraft. No one is ready to be in an accident, but of course accidents do happen. And when they do, you need to choose a repair facility that is honest, fast, and convenient. At Meadow Vista Autocraft, you'll experience the small-town friendly atmosphere where they're dedicated to customer service. Barbara and Michael Giles have been practicing their art for the past 15 years, and that's why 90% of their business is repeat business. They know Meadow Vista Autocraft is the body shop that's different. And of course, by Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade of local sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks for joining us all across our Foothill network of stations as we continue to present the 2007 volleyball season right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. And what a great game we have for you tonight here as we come down to the Earl Crabb Gymnasium, like I said, for our first trip down here. And there you get a shot of Jennifer Wright, the second-year Placer Lady Hillmen coach. Comes into coaching up here with great credentials from Southern California, not only as a coach but as a former collegiate player. Had a nice conversation with her about her girls. She really felt that they should have won that El Dorado game, which is their only loss this year. Her squad is still a little young, though, and they're looking for a great game here tonight against Colfax. And as we said before, last year these were the top two teams in the PVL. El Dorado now emerging as certainly a force to be reckoned with. And while we're talking about those standings, let's go ahead and take a look at the PVL standings right now. There you can see it. El Dorado in league 2-0, undefeated, 5-2-1 on the season. Lincoln High School is 0-1. Placer at 1-1. That one loss to El Dorado. Mesa Verde is 1-1. Colfax is 1-0, which would put them in second place tonight, followed by Placer and Mesa Verde and Bear River, who is 1-1, and Whitney bringing up the rear right now at 0-2. So the battle for second place tonight is on, and someone's going to have to knock off El Dorado eventually. if either Colfax or Bear River are going to, or Placer are going to claim that top position. So while the girls are continue to warm up, a good shot of the crowd right there. We'll go ahead and remind you that the NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten tonight by Francis Cinto and Graziano, LLP. Francis Cinto and Graziano have a new location right there in Auburn to better serve your tax needs. But no matter which location you choose, you can trust they specialize in tax preparation and, of course, making your business grow. That's because they're CPAs and business consultants all rolled into one. And now that tax season is almost here, it's time to make that appointment today and plan to get the savings you need for next year at Francis Cinto and Graziano, where they have an eye for your future. And Walker's Office Supplies, Mike Anderson and his staff at Walker's Office Supplies know your business, and they know your name because they're local just like you. They carry thousands and thousands of products to make your life more efficient. It's a new year, and you want to be organized. So get those calendars for next year at Walker's Office Supplies, pocket calendars, notebooks, so you won't miss a single appointment in 2008. It's all waiting for you at Walker's Office Supplies. And Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Plaza Tire is, of course, the official repair facility of the NorCal Game of the Week. Mark and the boys know how important it is to get the commander to every single game. So when the commander is down, they always do their best to get her back up on the road so you won't have to miss a single Placer volleyball telecast. That's Plaza Tire and Auto Service, professional auto repair done on your schedule. That's your schedule, not theirs. And of course, by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 11th season of bringing you only the best in local sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thank you for joining us today for this exclusive local coverage of Placer Lady Hillmen Volleyball. Now with over 40 broadcasts on our entire Foothill network of stations. In Auburn, we're on ACTV Channel 20. On Sudden Link, in Bear River, Colfax, Meadow Vista, and Weimar, it's Channel 23. And in Lake of the Pines, we are on Channel 7. And of course, in Grass Valley, Nevada City, and Penn Valley, you can see the NorCal Game of the Week on NCTV Channel 11, broadcasting the heart and soul of Nevada County. And of course, speaking of NCTV, don't forget the 3rd annual Day of Giving celebration telethon coming up on November 3rd. We'll, of course, be on hand to bring you 12 hours of telethon action as we feature 30 of the top nonprofit groups in our area that'll be having some airtime and telling you about their great organizations. So it's actually the 4th annual, I misspoke there, 4th annual Day of Giving telethon on NCTV, November 3rd. Be sure to mark those calendars, tune in, or just come on down. We'll have a lot of fun in the Imaginarium. There'll be bands for you to enjoy, music, food, and of course you can watch us do the live 12-hour telethon. It's going to be a long day, I'll tell you that. And then we're doing football the night before at Nevada Union. So it'll be a real long day for our crew, but the commander will be there, and we'll all be there. You be there too. As we take a look at the teams now, they finished their warm-up. Jennifer Wright has her girls over there. And on the other side of Jennifer is Vicki Satterley. If Jennifer's the new girl on the block, then Vicki Satterley is the grand dame of volleyball coaches in the league. Been there for many, many, many years, totally dedicated to that program, junior high program. It's rumored she even sleeps with a volleyball under her pillow, but we can't get her to confirm that. But just a great asset for the Colfax community and these girls. They love playing for her, and she has led them to many, many league titles. So we got the new coach versus the veteran coach. as the girls come to the center net to shake hands, and we are just about ready to start this very important game in the PVL between the Placer Lady Hillmen and the Colfax Lady Falcons. Early contest right here in the Earl Crabb, and of course you can't come to the Earl Crabb with just admiring the facility. 75, 76-year-old gymnasium. Fabulous wood floor, has a lot of bounce to it. Great gym to play basketball in, as well as volleyball. I love all the pennants up on the wall. It's just really they go all the way back to the 1913 league title in rifle shooting that Placer had won. So that's going way, way back. And of course they don't have rifle shooting anymore, but Placer, the winner of a lot of league titles over the years. So we're all set to go here as Sydney Leftridge gets ready to serve for Placer, and she'll put the ball successfully in play, and we are underway. And there's an outside corner attack by Kayla Giles going outside, and Placer will take the early 1-0 lead. Best of 5 games here tonight. Leftwich serving, nice up. Outside again for Giles. She'll put it down, and it's going to be good. So Giles, no, it's number 2 out there on the left-hand side. Field towel. So we're all tied up here at 1. Lindley serving for Colfax, and that'll be an ace. So both these teams picking it up right where they left off last year against each other. As Lindsay gets back to serve again. This time she puts it right into the net. Be a serving error. Colfax, Placer will get the point. There's a nice up. There they're going to go outside to Giles, who gets it in the net, but then saves it. There's the little dink, no good. Gonna have a play here in the middle. Nice block in there. Double block by number 5, Mandy Wagner. And she's gonna be a force to reckon with all night long. 2 blocks there in that rally. And Placer now takes a 3-2 lead. Almost an overpass. They caught it in time, though. Here's the outside set for number 9, Kelsey Johnson. Johnson from the corner has her Placer gals ahead, getting the early momentum here in game 1. And it's going to be a right corner attack by Harrison. And that ball's going to go long for the point for Placer. And they're going to call mishandling the ball, double hit on the Falcons. 6-2 now in favor of the Lady Hillmen. Colfax is going to have to get on track. There's a tough serve being knocked in by Joyner. And another outside hit and kill by number 9, Kelsey Johnson. She's really skied up there to hit that. And now it's 7-2 Placer. And here's going to be a free ball over, and that one's going to go long. So nothing working right for Colfax right now as Placer takes an 8-2 lead here in game 1. And punching it right over the middle is number 5, Mandy Wagner. And that's going to be enough for Vicky Satterley. She's going to call a timeout right now. 9-2 bulge for the Lady Hillmen. There they are. Take a look at them. They're very excited. This is not exactly what Vicky had in mind when she came down here to the Crabb tonight for her Lady Falcon team. They just need to regroup, though. It's early here in the first game. Very loud, boisterous crowd. Very hot inside the gymnasium. Perfect setting for the home court advantage for your Lady Hillmen. And they're making full use of it right now. As now we have a Melissa Stoll serving. That ball is going to be a free ball over. Placer's going to have a chance. Here's a back row attack. Picked up by the Falcons. Big blocking at the net. They got the big tandem right there. There you saw it. Number 5, Wagner. And on the other side, Johnson teaming up for the first block. So Stoll will continue serving. That one close to being out, but played by the Hillmen. By the Falcons. Fieltow setting it up. Nice up. Here's Fieltow now on the outside. And that one's going to go long as well. So the Colfax hitting machine doing its job there. Getting that third point as Harrison goes back to serve. Very strong server. As she puts it in play now. Nice block. There's an up. Oh, beautiful save, but faced her right there. Kayla Giles. Oh, my. You got to get out of the way when Kayla hits that ball. And Johnson finding out what that's all about right there. And there's an outside attack on the right side, making it 11-4 as Placer gets the serve back. So Colfax able to get a couple points after the timeout. Now Placer, though. And there's a moment of indecision. That's an I got it, you take it. And that's going to increase the lead to 12-4 now. So the Falcons really being stymied here early in game 1 with a 12-4 lead. There's a beautiful dig, all to no avail. Johnson, though, really kept that alive. Now it's going to be 12-5 as Giles comes in to serve. Lady Falcons are going to need a big game out of Giles tonight if they're going to defeat the Lady Hillmen. We've only seen one good attack by her so far, but it's early. Nice serve by Giles. There's outside to Johnson. Off the block, it's going to fall in. And just like that, the Lady Hillmen get the ball back to serve. So Johnson killing them out there on the corner with her play. 13-5. And it's going to be point Colfax. Lady Hillmen questioning the call for a second. Now they just get back to business. No sense in worrying about that. That was the last point. So serving for the Falcons now is a Fittel. She's going to send it halfway back. Here's the outside hit by Pryor. And that one's going to go into the net from past the 10-foot line. And it's going to make it 14-6. Serving is Johnson. And another net ball, so Colfax will get the ball back. Falcons looking to gain some momentum here now in a 14-7 game. They'll send back Katie Joyner to serve for them. Joyner able to get it up. Here's a attack from the middle by number 10, Madigan. Shelby Madigan in the middle. Runs the Placer lead to 15. And out on the outside is Harrison. And she shows you why she's an all-league player. Fighting through the block. Hit the block, went outside. For the point for Colfax. This is Hannah Baldwin serving for the Falcons, and she'll put it right into the net. Coming in now is Leftridge and Broadhead. For the Lady Hillmen, Leftridge goes back to serve. And she'll put it in the net. Those net serves will kill you, especially when you have some momentum going. It's really important to get the ball over as Lindley serves now. Sends it into the back row. And they're going to have a double hit. And the point will go to Colfax. (16-10). Center attack. Picked up nicely. Outside now. Off the block for the score. That's going to make it 17-10 as the Lady Falcons start to make their move finally against these Placer Lady Hillmen. This is going to have to be free balled over. It is. Time for Colfax to make a play. Another free ball over. Harrison up to the center. Another free ball over. Here's the outside. Hit by number 12. That was Stoll. Ball finally goes out of bounds. And Placer is going to run their score to 18-10. There's an overpass picked up by the Falcons, but couldn't score on it. And here's a back corner attack on the left-hand side. (18-11) is the score as Harrison goes back to serve. Almost went out. Picked up by the Lady Hillmen, though, and now that one goes into the net. That's going to make it 18-12. 17-13, excuse me. Colfax continues to battle back now. And it's going to be a timeout, Lady Hillman, as Coach Wright brings in her girls. Their big lead that they had to start the game has diminished considerably against the Lady Falcons. Vicky Satterley getting her team where she needs to be. They're within 3. You're with Gil Dominguez on the NorCal Game of the Week. The entire Touchdown Production sports team on hand to bring you all this action from the Earl Crabb Gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School. 17-14 now. Colfax battling back. Courtney Harrison to serve. And they're going to call a lift. And Placer, after their timeout, gets the ball back. That's what you want to see if you're the coach. Call the timeout, get the ball back. 18-14. Nice serve, tough serve, picked up. Had to free ball it over. Placer with an opportunity now. Outside to Johnson, she can't put it away. Here's a center attack. Picked up, now to back row 10-foot. Giles tried to do something with it. Here's Johnson again for the corner. Outside! So Johnson seeing the open spot, unable to put the ball in. And that's going to send Kayla Giles back to serve for the Lady Falcons. Referee blows his whistle, and we are set to go. Game one action. Placer is led all the way. The attack was going to Johnson, but a lift was called. Double hit on the set. That's going to make it 18-16. Big hit by Johnson on the outside. 19-16. So just when you think the Falcons are going to come in and tie or take the lead, Placer comes up with a big play. That one long. So the Lady Hillmen are the first team to 20. (2016), serving is Leftwich. And cross court is outside. It's going to make it 20-17. Nice shot of Bree Pryor there. And her counterpart, number 2, Chanel Filtal. Pryor hits no good. Here's Giles offering. That was picked up as well. Here's a corner. And that one's going to go in. Number 7, Hannah Baldwin. 20-18. Fidall serving again. Nice strong serve to the back row. Falcons be able to put in a play, and they do, right over the middle. Julia Dorsey putting the dink on him. Nice open spot right there in the Lady Hillman defense, and she put the ball right down where nobody was. Fidall again serving. Back row picked up by the Lady Hillman. And a nice slap shot by Johnson. She is really playing a nice game there on the corner. Hit it low, unable to bring that ball up. That's going to run their score to 21. And a big kill there by number 7, Hannah Baldwin, playing in that center position. (21-20). Falcons close the gap to 1 point after being down by 7 early on. Now they're going to try and tie the score here. Referee whistle on the set. Point Placer, 22-20. This one's going back and forth. Set in the corner. And touch the net on the way up. 23-20. And timeout is called by Vicky Satterley. 23-20. Lady Hillman only 2 points away from winning game one. They were within 1 point at 21-20. And now have let the Lady Hillman off the hook. Lady Hillman will be serving here. 24-20. 23-20, and that one goes right in the net. And that's what you want to do if you're Vicky Satterley, is break up that momentum that the Lady Hillmen were having. Call a timeout. The serve goes in the net. 23-21. And now that one goes too long. Oh, my. So the Lady Falcons give it right back to them after the net serve. Lots of excitement here for a game one thriller. Here's a middle hit. Once again, another one by Harrison. She thought they were going to go to the outside, it looked like there, but then they didn't. Kind of just set it right back up to her in the center. So here we go, 24-22. Game point for Placer with Falcons serving. Overpass, not put down in the net. Put down on their own side. They went to kill the overpass. So an error on the Lady Falcons will end game one, 25-22. And if there was going to be one thing you'd say about game one, it would be unforced errors by the Falcons cost them there, including the final one to end game one. So while we take a break here, let's go ahead and remind you that the NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers is all about aggregates, and their new facility in Colfax means they even have more rock for your landscaping needs. Whether you need crushed mine rock, base rock, riprap, large-scale rocks, rental manager Craig Arthur also reminds you that HB Rentals is a full-service rental facility with tools and equipment from Caterpillar, John Deere, Bobcat, and Kubota. They have it all there to assist you at Hanson Brothers, Colfax, and HB Rentals. And Hastings Development Incorporated, Kevin Hastings, Sean Solomon are proud of the work that they've completed in Grass Valley, including the Highlands Project, Iron Horse, Homes for Habitat Humanity, and many, many more. And now they bring you sports television to your home every week. That's Hastings Development Incorporated, the company you seek to bring your project in on time where the quality is built in. And the Nevada Joint Union High School District. Our district is home to some of the best comprehensive schools in the state at Nevada Union. NU has been a distinguished school ever since 1997 and a National Blue Ribbon school since '98. They boast a 99% graduation rate, and with extracurricular activities including 56 clubs, 42 athletic teams, and 20 ROP programs. With so many choices, it's easy to see that you need look no further than the Nevada Joint Union High School District, serving our community with higher education. And California SIP Homes. Premier SIP structural panels are the most energy efficient in the country. Primary benefits of using SIPs are energy savings and reduced construction time. The panels go up fast, fit tightly together, and the result is walls that are true. In construction, time is money, and you save lots of time and money using Premier Sips, available at California Sip Homes, where they're saving energy for tomorrow. And Meadow Vista Autocraft, Barbara and Michael Giles welcome you to Meadow Vista Autocraft, where they specialize in high-quality collision repair combined with excellent customer service. They can turn a negative situation into a positive experience because they go the extra mile for you. Just make your claim, and they took over the entire claim process. You'll leave satisfied and happy with their very honest work at Meadow Vista Autocraft, the body shop that is different. And of course, Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 11th season. My, oh my, where did the years go? Of local sports television. Be sure to join us next week as we continue our coverage of the 2007 football and volleyball seasons and follow all the local teams into the league championships and playoffs and hopefully section titles right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. And there's Coach Jen Wright. Got to be happy with her team's performance in Game 1, and she certainly was smiling there on the bench as we begin Game 2. And Game 2 looks a little bit like Game 1 there as the Lady Hillmen take the 1-0 lead. Serving for the Hillmen was Leftridge. She started the game serving last time. This point's going to go over to Colfax. Nice dig, but it's going to be hit the floor. It's going to be service ace. Ace for the Falcons. All this green out here, I'm getting confused. And that's going to go long. We saw that in Game 1. Lady Falcons not really on their serve. And that one's going to go off the hands of the back row. So a nice serve there by Melissa Stoll. Service ace for her. Hillman lead 3-2. Into the net. So Falcons get a break here. And we're all tied up at 3. Nice deep serve, picked up. Here's the outside, Johnson. Tipped up in the air. There's Leftridge, outside to Johnson, off the block. Four to 3 in favor of the Hillmen as Wagner sets. She delivers a nice serve deep into the back. And now she'll continue serving. Falcons are going to have a chance. They do. This one's going to go in. Oh my, right inside the line. So Wagner goes back to serve. 6-3 now, Hillman. Falcons get ready. And a nice tough serve right in the middle. Nobody was there. Tried to come up and make something out of it, but the ball hits the floor. 7-3, Hillman. This one's going to be from the middle. Picked up by Placer. Free ball it over. Rally still continues. That's 2 defensive plays there by the Hillmen. Falcons will have a chance to attack here. Off the block, picked up. There's Leftwich outside to Johnson. Put it down! So actually that's Holly Tripp out there, number 8. Great defensive plays, though, by the Lady Hillmen. Kept that ball in play, allowing them to get the point. There's another great defensive play by Leftwich, but not enough arm on that. Wholesale substitutions for the Falcons now. Baldwin is going to be playing that front left corner. And that one's going to be out. So no sooner do the Falcons get the ball back than they turn it over. Now serving is Kelsey Lardner. Here's a way deep attack. Free ball over. Big block. Off the block. Hillman point. And Lardner will continue to serve. 10-4 is the lead for the Hillmen now. They've really stretched it out here. 7 points. There's the overpass and the kill. Shelby Madigan seeing that big overpass coming her way. And for Satterley and her Lady Falcons, the timeout necessary right here. This is 2 games in a row that they have come out flat, and they're going to have to dig their way back into the game. 11-4 in favor of the Hillmen. Very hard to come back against a quality team. They had to battle their way back the entire game 1. The closest they could get was 1 point before the Hillmen put it away. So Lardner continues her serve, coming out of the timeout, successfully gets it over. And there's a big block up on that left-hand side between Johnson and Madigan. Big towering wall right there, sending the ball back. 12-4 now as Lardner serves. Here's the outside attack. Hannah Baldwin for the Falcons trying to make something happen. Ball comes back, but it goes out. So Colfax finally getting a chance to serve here. And that one's going to go out. 12-6 is the score here in game 2. Placer leading this contest 1-0. Outside, block, at the net. Big block there on the upper left-hand corner. We had Dorsey and Baldwin. Now serving is Filtow. There's a corner set. Now Placer will have an opportunity. Free ball over. Up in the corner. Nice block there by the Falcons. And then made them hit it outside long. So nice block there on the upper hand corner by Graves and Baldwin. That's what they're going to need to do if they want to get back in this game. And another point for the Falcons. And we're going to have a timeout now as they get 3 quick points. Jennifer Wright not wanting to let the Falcons get back in this game after they were leading it 11-4. Now it's 12-9 as we see some of the faithful right here showing up. Both schools with a tremendous amount of spirit. Students just coming down Highway 80 from Colfax. Have a nice student section here right above the court. As you can see, everybody sits above the court, kind of like a Hoosiers version of a gymnasium. Great place to watch the action, though. And that ball's going to go in. So Placer turns the tide, gets the ball back, 13-9, as Kelsey Johnson goes back to serve now for the Lady Hillmen. Going to be a center attack, going to be rejected. Right in the middle there was Madigan. 14-9 now. So, and now that one goes into the net. I was just about to say whatever Jen told him during the timeout is working. That serve going into the net, though. So Colfax is going to get an opportunity here to come back. Way deep. There's a corner attack, and it's going to be good. Falcons are standing there flat-footed, it seems like. No one's really prepared to receive the ball, as we have too many balls on the court right there. And then now Brittany Turner, the libero, will serve. This one's going to be out in the corner. And a nice hit by Harrison. She's going to have to turn up her game a notch along with Giles if they're going to be successful here tonight at the Earl Crabb. Here's a middle dink. Yes! Falls into play. Mandy Wagner playing a tough front row there for the Lady Hillmen. Goes for the dink. Just over the net. Nobody there. And Leftridge comes in to serve. Oh, into the net. And a sure momentum breaker as the Falcons, I know she's shaking her head right there. She can't believe that she did that. 16-12. And it's going to be a service ace on the back row. Just what the Falcons needed. Picked up by Turner now. And that one's going to be hit long as well. So Falcons on a three-point roll, 16-14. They've closed the gap within two. And this is what Coach Wright was telling her girls about. Don't let them get close. We'll see what they do here. And another tip by Wagner. Extends the lead by Placer to 17-14. Stoll serving deep. They're going to have a play on the outside, a little crossing pattern. Now here's a back row from the 10-foot line. Picked up. Harrison tries to put it over, no good. Now here's a push. Picked up. That's going to be a free ball. And it just kind of went over the net just enough for Harrison to get an arm on it. Almost like an overpass. Actually, it was an overpass. She didn't mean to send it over the net into their territory. She wanted to set it up right down the line. So Harrison goes back to serve. There's an outside corner. It's going to be just a little pushover. Here's a chance for Johnson. Oh, nice up by the Falcons. And tried to kill it from the back row, goes into the net. And going back to serve is going to be Wagner. Wagner playing a tough game on the line. Back row. Oh, right in her chest area, face area. Harrison really lowering the kaboom on her for the Falcon point. 18-16 now in favor of your Hillman, and that one goes into the net. So unforced errors on both sides, just giving the ball back and forth to each other. Just when they seem to get a little momentum, 2 or 3 points here or there. And that's going to bring Lardner up to serve. Big block by the Hillman. Free ball over. Into the center, picked up again. Free ball over. There's Wagner right in the middle. She'll put it over on a free ball. Now here's the outside. They go for the dink, no good. Wagner picks it up. Free ball over. Deep set. There's Giles in the center. Big block right there in the middle. It was Johnson and Madigan teaming up for the big block as Lardner continues her serving. That one's going to go the wrong direction. Picked up. They're going to have to free ball it over, and it's going to go out of bounds. Almost playing that ball was Melissa Stoll, and timeout is called by Colfax as Jen Wright gives all of her players a big high 10. It's not just a high 5 anymore. It's a high 10, and she knows that she's got her Lady Hillman right where they want to be. In terms of game two, as we see Philtel there kind of trying to fan herself, it is very warm here in the Earl Crabb. Lardner continuing her service. There we get a shot of Jen Wright. I don't know who's more excited, the players or her. But she's got her Lady Hillman firing on all cylinders, ready to continue game 2 here. Off the block, picked up. Lardner now setting it up. And that was Stoll, 22-16. So Placer 3 points away from taking game 2, which would put the Falcons down 2-0. Who would have thunk that? Oh, there's a dangerous pass right there, picked up by the backcourt. Baldwin out in the corner sending it over. Oh, and right off the hands of Harris. You're not going to see that all the time. As Lardner continues to serve here in game 2, 23-16 now. Harrison able to get that one over after the ball goes the wrong way. Cross-court pass inside by Shelby Madigan. Going to make the score 24-16. And Lardner continues to serve. She's going to serve out the game right here. Game point, 24-16. And it's out! It's out! And the Lady Hillmen take game 2. 25-16 against the visiting Colfax Lady Falcons. Unbelievable in a battle of last year's champions, taking a 2-0 lead. There you see it, 25-22 in a close game in game 1 and 25-16 in game 2. Your NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten by Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP, At Francisco and Graziano, they specialize in making your business grow. They are certified public accountants and business consultants, all rolled up into one big, delicious company. And now that tax season is almost here, it's time to get ready to make those final adjustments in your business at either location in Auburn or in Grass Valley. It's taxes made easy and business plans that hit their mark at Francisco and Graziano, where they really do have an eye for your future. And Walker's Office Supplies. Walker's Office Supplies is the friendliest place in town. It's where they know your business and they know your name because they're local just like you. Mike Anderson and his family have served you from their Grass Valley location for many years. And if they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they'll order it for you from their huge warehouse and deliver it to you the very next day. You can't beat the customer service at Walker's Office Supplies. And by Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Plaza Tire is the official repair facility of your NorCal Game of the Week. Mark and the boys know how important it is to get the Commander to every single game. So when the Commander is down, they always do their best to get her back up on the road so you don't have to miss a single Placer Lady Hillmen volleyball game. Plaza Tire and Auto Service, professional auto repair done on your schedule, not Mark and Mike's. Plaza Tire. And of course by Touchdown Productions, celebrating 11 years of local sports television. Gil Dominguez saying, thanks for joining us tonight for local sports coverage you can see nowhere else on earth except for your NorCal Game of the Week. And be sure to stay tuned right here to these stations all year long as we bring you the best in local sports television. And tonight that means volleyball action from the campus of Placer High School and the Earl Crabb Gymnasium. What a game have we got for you. Placer Lady Hillmen taking a 2-0 lead over the visiting Colfax Lady Falcons. And for Vicky Satterley, I think she's got to really pull out the big guns right here. And very unusual for Placer to go ahead and win 3 games against these Falcons. But Falcons got to play better if they're going to take on these Hillmen. A lot of errors resulting in 2 victories for the Hillmen. The last one, 25-16. And that's not the Lady Falcons that we've seen in the past as Lindley serves. That one's going to be long, so the frustration of the long ball, the net ball, continuing for the Lady Falcons here in Game 3, and we're all tied up at 1-1. Saved on the back line. That one might have been out. That one is out. As Stoll goes back to serve for the Hillmen, 2-1. Stoll puts it in. Picked up by Harrison of the Samantha variety. She's the libero. And pounded down there. For the point. 3-1 now. Lady Falcons picking it right back up as they did in the first 2 games. And there's a ball put back by Turner as Harrison goes back to serve. Falcons need this game in order to force it to a Game 4. Nobody home on the left-hand side as Emily Broadhead finds an open spot there. That's going to send Harrington back to serve. Sure thing. Here's an outside attack. That ball's going to be picked up by the Lady Hillmen. Outside, Lardner. No, that's Johnson. Having a great game on the outside there. And you can take a look at the faces of the players of the Colfax Lady Falcons. They're a little bit in shock at this turn of events here in game 3. That ball climbs over the net, had so much backspin on it that it actually just kind of wound itself up the net. 5-3 in favor of the Hillmen. Giles back to serve now. She'll send it over nice and easy. Falcons just looking to make something happen here, get a few things going right for them. Johnson again, and there's a big block by the Lady Falcons, and that's what they're going to need to do if they're going to stay in this game. Big block up on the left-hand side going up against Kelsey Johnson, denying her the point. Giles serves again. There's an overpass, and it's killed right there in the middle by number 4, Julia Dorsey. So a big, delicious overpass coming to Dorsey, who puts it down. Can't handle the serve in the back row. Point's going to go to Placer now. Heidi Graves playing there in the back. As the serve by Lardner goes in. Big block for the Hillmen. Here comes the cross court. Kill. Madigan unable to get to it. 7-5, Placer Hillman. So still not relinquishing the lead that they've had for the past 2 games. Hillman lead is down to 2 points though. Middle attack in the corner. Oh my, what a pinpoint precision shot that was. Nobody's playing back there in the corner. That ball just went in. Hillman up by 3. Little dink, no good. Picked up and saved by Baldwin. Now they got to play out here to the outside. And Stoll's going to hit it long. 8-6. Lady Hillman over the Falcons here in game 3. Gil Dominguez and the entire Touchdown Production sports team. If you don't like this, you don't like volleyball. It's been a great match so far. All going the Hillman's way, though, as they lead 2-1, 2-0. And that ball goes outside. So back-to-back points for the Falcons. This is what they need. Have not led in a game all series long. There's the dink, picked up nicely. And the kill! Johnson unable to get it. Harrison right in the middle, putting it down, and we've got a tie ball game here. It hasn't been tied since it was 0-0. There's the up. Over to the outside. By Stoll. Oh my! Falcons able to get it over. But the outside hit goes into the net. And a tie is as close as they're going to get to taking the lead as the Hillmen regain the lead 9-8. Going back is Turner. Here's an outside, a little bit of an overpass. Harrison was there, wanted to kill it, couldn't. Outside to Stoll. She'll dink it over, no good. Picked up, there's Giles. Giles! Powerful hit from the right side. Ties it back up at 9-9. Kelsey, no, not Kelsey Lamb. That's Hannah Baldwin. There's the whistle. Baldwin ready. Right side. Put it down! Out on the right side, Brea Pryor. And listen to that crowd. Big crowd here tonight for volleyball as the Lady Hillmen take a 10-9 lead in game 3. There's a back set for Harrison. She's going to pick it up. Nice pickup by Turner. There's Johnson. Big block. They'll get it again. Outside to Stoll. She's going to put it over the net and good. So Stoll picking up the garbage after the block, able to put it down. One of the smallest players out there. Making a big hit. There's a service ace. So Lady Hillman able to take 2 points in a row, extending their lead. Leftridge, their starting server, at work. There's outside Stoll. All she can do is hit it over. Oh, run into each other though. Saved by the Falcons. Harrison going to pop this one up. Here's the outside. Stoll coming in. It's going to go long. So right idea. Little bit too much turbo though. As Colfax closes within 2 again now. 12-10. Outside hit by Broadhead. Here's this big block there in the middle by the Lady Hillmen. Set it up. Back in the corner. That's going to be Broadhead extending the lead, 13-12. We're halfway there. Hillman able to get there first. Here's outside. Harrison. Whoa, what a big hit. Powerful. No, that was Giles showing her power out there. And when she gets a ball like that to clobber, you better just get out of the way. That ball just knocked the player down. It came at her so hard. Here's Harrison. Nice pickup by Turner. So Colfax getting 2 points in a row. Closing it to within 1. Service ace! So Harrison putting it deep into the back court. Everyone just kind of scattered like it was a hand grenade. And Harrison's got this game all tied up at 13. Picked up by Turner. Here's the middle hit. Set up, outside. Block. Can't get it to go over. So the Hillmen dodge another bullet. 14-14. And it hits the net and goes over. Service ace by number 5, Mandy Wagner. And timeout is going to be called by Vicky Satterley. Her Colfax Lady Falcons down 2-0 here in game 3, 15-13 deficit. They need this game right here in order to force a game 4, which they would have to win as well to force a game 5. Lady Hillman, on the other hand, 10 points away from closing out a sweep of this tough Colfax Lady Falcon team. Here we go, back to action. Nice hard hit by the Falcons, brings them back within 1. As Giles gets ready to serve. She's going to send it over nice and easy just to make sure it gets there. Johnson, block off to the side. And what a great game Kelsey Johnson has played for the Hillmen so far tonight. And we get a shot of Harrison there in the backcourt as Lardner goes back to serve again. Here's a back row attack. It's going to be good. And that's what happens when you got players of that caliber back there. You can give it to them. 16-15, 1 point Placer lead. Back is Philtow. And into the net on a hit by Stoll as Johnson goes to serve. 17-15 now. Deep into game 3. There's an up. They'll be able to save it after free ball. No, they're going to call it a double hit. 18-15. Time running out here. Falcons got to make their move, and that one's going to go long. So that's just what they needed. 18-16. And Falcons need to make their move, like I said. Get a little run going here. Oh, ball hit up into the net. Just hit up, came back down, double hit. Very typical of the way things have been going for the Lady Falcons all evening against these tough Placer Lady Hillmen as Turner gets set to serve. She's going to put it deep. Picked up. It's going to be an outside attack. No, it's going to be a free ball over. There's just a little dink up by Lardner. Little dink over into the corner, and it's going to fall in. 19-17 now. Colfax closing in within 2. Into the net. So the Hillmen, first team to get to 20. 20-17, and you can see the excitement in their faces. They know they're 5 points away from a sweep. Now here's the serve. Into the middle. Giles puts it up. They handle it. Oh, nice pickup there by Lardner to keep it alive, but 4 hits is going to bring it back to Colfax. Trailing by 2. Lindley now serving. Here's outside, hit, off the block. That was Broadhead. Little dink is going to work. No, they pick it up. Unbelievable rally. And Placer's Wagner tips it over 21-18. Well, I thought they had really got him on that dink, but able to pick up the pancake right off of the floor. What a great play defensively. 21-18, timeout Satterley and her Colfax Lady Falcons as she's trying to give them some instruction in there. 25-22, 25-16, and now 21-18 as we see the boisterous crowd from the Placer Lady Hillmen and the Placer rooting section. They love their Placer volleyball as we get set here and bring you the conclusion of game 3. Deep picked up by Samantha. Nice up. They should be able to set something up. They do. It's outside and it's long again. 22-18. Placer be able to set up a play here. Here's Johnson into the net. So Colfax isn't done yet. 22-19. And what a great time for Harrison to go back to serve. One of their top servers. She'll jump it. Placer setting it up. Dink, no good. Picked up by Samantha Harrison. Nice up. Here's a back row attack. Just sending it over, though, almost like a free ball. Here's an up. Picked up by Lethbridge. Now the outside hit to Johnson. There's Harrison giving it to her sister. Put it over. Free ball. Picked up by Placer. They're going to call a double hit. So a little tentative rally on both sides. Double hit, and the girls are off the bench there for the Hillmen. The excitement clearly in the building here as Harrison serves. There's the dink! There's the dink! 23-20. And nobody was at home in the middle for the Falcons. This one picked up by Harrison. There's the little dink of their own. That's going to be Phil Towle, making it 23-21. Colfax trying to claw its way back in here to game 3, force a game 4. That one's going to go outside. The Lady Falcons thought they might have saved that. Little miscommunication, though, which has happened all night for the Lady Falcons. It's game and match point as the crowd bangs on the bleachers. Here in the crowd, the sound is deafening. Hit over by Wagner, free ball. Up to the outside. Picked up by Wagner. Here's outside to Johnson. She'll hit it. Big block, though, right there. Big block by Dorsey. 24-22. As the pounding continues here. Phil Towle to serve. And off the hands and into the wall. 24-23. The drama just heightens here with every single play. Phil Towle now gets ready to serve. Puts it over, picked up. Outside, no, in the middle. Falcons will have a play, hits the net. And the point, and the game, and the match go to the Placer Lady Hillmen. As Jen Wright runs into the huddle, there's the Hillman faithful right there. 25-21. Unbelievable match game by the Placer Lady Hillmen as they take on the Colfax Lady Falcons and beat them in 3 games. Unbelievable. The two coaches shake hands. And there's Jen Wright jumping up and down. She knows this was a big victory for her club. After losing to El Dorado, she felt that they should have beat them. You don't want to go down 2 losses in this league, and now they've handed the Colfax Lady Falcons their first loss in league play. My, oh my, oh my, what a great game here tonight from the Earl Crabb Gymnasium as the Placer Lady Hillmen defeat the Colfax Lady Falcons in 3 straight games. I would have never guessed that. Your NorCal Game of the Week has been underwritten by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. The Hanson family is proud to bring you another great volleyball season. And Hastings Development Incorporated. Kevin Hastings and Sean Solomon are proud to bring you sports television each week into your home. The Nevada Joint Union High School District. Nevada Joint Union High School District is always serving our community with higher education. And California SIP Homes. Kevin and Paul Hastings are saving energy for tomorrow's Falcons and Hillman. Meadow Vista Autocraft. Barbara and Michael Giles are proud of their daughter Kayla and all the Lady Falcon players. And by Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP, Greg Francis, Dave Cinto, and George Graziano support youth sports. And by Walker's Office Supplies, Mike Anderson and his family are proud to be a Bear River family. And by Plaza Tire and Auto Service, Mark and Mike Hauser say, "Go Hillman!" And of course by Touchdown Productions, celebrating 11 years of bringing you only the best in local sports television. Gil Dominguez with you tonight, bringing you all the Lady Hillman volleyball action. And thanks for joining us all across our Foothill network of stations. And be sure to be here next time as we continue to follow the volleyball teams into the league championships and the section titles. Of course, we have PVL action here tonight as the Hillmen take over second place in the league. And of course, up on the SFL side, the Nevada Union Lady Miners are undefeated in league play as they look for their sixth consecutive section title, sixth straight section title, and we will be transferring, going up to there to see them against Del Oro in the coming weeks ahead. Had a great game with Rockland with them just the other day. So there's Vicki Satterley and her troops over into the corner. She's really got to be scratching her head, as should the whole Falcon team, wondering what happened here tonight as the Lady Hillmen take the Lady Falcons in 3 straight games. And I think if you analyze it, you'll see that it's the unforced errors causing the Lady Falcons the most trouble tonight. They never could really seem to get on track. We didn't see the big, powerful hitting from Harrison that we normally see, or Giles. Just unable to really play their game. Had to battle from behind each and every game, and when you battle from behind against a quality team like the Hillmen, that's not always possible. So great victory for the Hillmen here tonight as they take over second place. And for the Falcons, it's going to be a great matchup when these two teams meet up in Colfax, and that game will happen in October. Your executive producer for tonight's telecast has been myself, Gilbert M. Dominguez. Our director inside the new Commander 2 is Maverick King. Titles and replay handled tonight by Shane Soria. Good job, Shane. Your announcer, myself, Gil Dominguez. Thanks for joining us here tonight from the Earl Crabb. Camera operators, Chris Glass, Cassie Walker, and Sean Kashevsky, making the trip down Highway 49. Office manager and photographer is, of course, Lynn Dominguez, the Lots. Technical engineer is Paula Mikowski. Remote facilities, courtesy of the Commander 2. And, of course, the maintenance on the Commander, Plaza Tire, and Auto Service. We're Touchdown Productions. There's the address, phone number, website. Love to hear from you about tonight's game and, of course, other contests. So, this one in the books. The Lady Hillmen go into second place and defeat the Colfax Lady Falcons in 3 straight games. For the entire crew, I'm Gil Dominguez. We'll see you next time on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.